It's Cypris. We need to talk. Why don't you sit down, pull up a cup of tea, maybe something stronger. We got something to discuss. We're talking about V-Day. Oh, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there with passion and butterflies in your hearts, celebrating the game of love. I'm just kidding. That's not a thing. Yeah, so the number of people who are actually happy in relationships long term is statistically insignificant. For today's topic, I chose apple green tea as my beverage of choice because what's more appropriate to love's curse than poison apple? And how you want to add the poison to the apple to make it poison apple, I'll leave that up to your imagination. So my condolences to those of you who have been overdosed on life and who are nauseated by all of the pink plush toys and cheap chocolates that explode off of store shelves at this time of year. The shock of synthetic fabric and processed sugar that slaps your senses when you enter the store is an affront to decency. I recommend hard liquor to take the edge off. As well, my condolences to those of you who are in relationships. I too have been in your shoes, and I know well the sham of pretending that this holiday means a fucking thing. I recommend a very hard liquor and a macabre sense of humor to get you through. And to all you ladies out there, especially the young ones, if he breaks up with you just before Valentine's Day, simply to avoid the expense of observing the proper rites of love's appreciation, you dodged a bullet. At this time, I would like to point out that Valentine's Day is actually a real holiday. It's very popular to accuse it of being a Hallmark day, but we have been observing the holiday in its current form more or less since the Middle Ages. And that holiday was based loosely on the celebration of Fulero, whose holiday was a celebration of new flowers in spring and fertility and romance. Her holiday was celebrated more closely to May Day for obvious reasons. There are records of celebrating Fulero as far back as we can reasonably ascertain. So basically, humans have been torturing themselves with some version of this holiday for as far back as recorded history. I'm really not sure whether that makes it better or worse. I have no suggestions for you for surviving through this difficult time, but do know that you are not alone in your grief. That felt really good. The sun will rise again on February 15th, and life will go on. The agony of the futility of our attempts to corral and bridle love will not end. But the acuteness of that grief will ease with the precession of the calendar. And at this time, I would also point out that there is a silver lining to all of this, and that is this. As of February 15th, in stores everywhere, chocolate will be on clearance from 50 to 70% off in all the land. Poison apple. Cure me of this sickness we call love. Wildlings, thanks for watching. Thanks for commiserating with me on this most miserable of holidays. And hang in there. We will survive this. Get through it. And in the meantime, let's keep it wild. Difficult time. Okay then. I had to grab one with caramel in it.